Mini Lee Byung-hun? Lee Min Jung and Lee Byung-hun's son finally revealed. In a world where celebrity spotlights often eclipse the quiet joys of family life, imagine the electric thrill of finally glimpsing a star's hidden treasure. A tiny face that radiates innocence and promise, capable of melting the iciest of hearts in an instant. That moment arrived like a gentle sunrise on October 28, 2025, when actress Lee Min Jung, long admired for her poised elegance on screen, decided to pull back the curtain on one of her most guarded secrets: the full, unfiltered face of her son, Jun Hoo. In a video uploaded to her burgeoning YouTube channel, titled "The God of Communication," Lee Min Jung's first ever Q&A, answering everything, she responded to a fan's earnest plea with not just words, but a visual gift that felt profoundly personal. There, captured in a tender clip from when Jun Hoo was just 26 months old, lies a freshly bathed little boy nestled beside his mother on a soft bed, his cheeks still flushed from the warm water, his eyes sparkling with that unbridled curiosity only toddlers possess. His smile erupts like a burst of sunlight, wide and genuine, pulling you in with its sheer adorability. It's the kind of expression that makes you pause, breathe deeply, and remember why we all crave these raw glimpses of humanity amid the gloss of fame. What struck me most wasn't just the cuteness, but the vulnerability in sharing it. In an industry that devours privacy, this felt like an act of quiet rebellion, a mother's love overriding the shadows of caution. As the video unfolds, Lee Min Jung's voice carries that signature warmth, the same that endeared her to audiences in her breakout roles, now laced with the soft cadence of someone utterly at ease in her evolved role as a parent. She had fielded questions on everything from her daily routines to her thoughts on work-life balance. But when that fan asked about more childhood clips of Jun Hoo, her response was immediate and affirmative. Yes, more would come, starting right then with this precious archive. The production team's surprise inclusion of the footage wasn't flashy. It was intimate, almost accidental in its charm. Jun Hoo, with his damp hair tousled and pajamas slightly askew, gazes at the camera as if it's the most fascinating toy in the room, his laughter bubbling up like a secret shared just between friends. Watching it, I couldn't help but feel a pang of nostalgia for my own childhood baths, those simple rituals that ground us, and it amplified the clip's magic. Here was proof that even in the whirlwind of celebrity, such moments remain sacred, untouched by scripts or spotlights. Lee Min Jung's narration overlays the scene gently, captioning it with playful queries like, "Does he take after his mom or dad?" A nod to the inevitable comparisons that flooded comment sections almost instantly. And oh, those visuals. His features are a beautiful mosaic, blending Lee Min Jung's delicate expressiveness with the sharp, charismatic lines of her husband, Lee Byung-hun. It's as if genetics conspired to create a miniature masterpiece, one that hints at the charisma both parents wield so effortlessly on screen, yet softened by the plush innocence of youth. This reveal didn't just satisfy curiosity, it evoked a collective sigh of relief and delight, reminding us that behind every poised interview lies a family album brimming with unpolished joy. To understand the weight of this moment, one must rewind to the roots of this powerhouse couple's story, a romance that unfolded like a well-crafted K-drama plot, full of timing, trials, and triumphs that now anchor their family narrative. Lee Min Jung and Lee Byung-hun first crossed paths in the electric hum of the entertainment world around 2012. Their connection sparked during collaborative projects that showcased their undeniable chemistry, whispers of on-set sparks that fans dissected with the fervor of amateur sleuths. By early that year, they went public with their relationship, a bold move in an era when stars often shrouded their hearts in secrecy to protect their images. Their wedding on August 10, 2013, was a spectacle of understated elegance, held in a serene Seoul hotel that allowed just enough media access to fuel the fairy tale aura without invading the sanctity of vows exchanged. I recall poring over those grainy photos back then, struck by how Lee Min Jung's radiant smile seemed to light up the room, a beacon of hope for anyone who's ever believed in second chances in love. Byung-hun, already a titan of Korean cinema with his brooding intensity in films like Joint Security Area and I Saw the Devil, found in her a partner who matched his depth with lightness, a yin to his yang that promised balance. Their journey wasn't without shadows. Byung-hun navigated personal controversies that tested the public's faith, but Lee Min Jung stood as a pillar of quiet strength, her presence a testament to forgiveness and growth that felt profoundly human. It's this resilience that makes their family story so compelling. In sharing Jun Hoo's face, she's not just unveiling a child, but affirming the enduring bond that weathered storms to nurture this life. And as parents, they've approached fatherhood and motherhood with a deliberate grace, welcoming Jun Hoo in 2015 amid Lee Byung-hun's globe-trotting Hollywood commitments. And then, after 8 years of cherishing their duo dynamic, expanding their circle with daughter So-yi in December 2023. Each milestone has been a deliberate unfurling, like pages in a cherished novel. And this video feels like the latest chapter, one that invites us to celebrate without demanding too much in return. Delving deeper into Lee Min Jung's world, her evolution from silver screen siren to relatable YouTube storyteller is a masterclass in reinvention, one that adds layers of empathy to this family reveal. Born on February 16, 1982 in Seoul, she stepped into the arts early, honing her craft in stage plays under the guidance of acclaimed director Jang Jin, before transitioning to the small screen with bit parts that hinted at her star potential. It was her turn as Ha Jae-kyung in the 2009 phenomenon Boys Over Flowers that catapulted her into the spotlight. Her portrayal of the poised, multifaceted heiress capturing the hearts of a generation with its blend of vulnerability and steel. That same year, Smile You further solidified her as a force in family dramas, her nuanced performance earning accolades and a Baeksang Arts Award nomination that whispered of greater things to come. But it was 2010's Cyrano Agency, a romantic comedy where she led as the sharp-witted matchmaker that truly ignited her as a box office draw. Its success not just in ticket sales, but in how it showcased her comedic timing, a side often overshadowed by her dramatic chops. Reflecting on those roles now, I feel a swell of admiration for how she infused each character with quiet authenticity, much like the unscripted tenderness she brings to her vlogs. After marriage and motherhood, her career took a thoughtful pause, not out of necessity, but choice, allowing her to savor the rhythms of home life while dipping into select projects like the heartfelt Once Again in 2020, where her chemistry with Lee Byung-hun on screen mirrored their real-life harmony. Recently, her YouTube channel has become a sanctuary of sorts, launched to bridge the gap between her private joys and public curiosity. Episodes on intermittent fasting, where she extols the cell reset benefits of 20-hour fasts with the zeal of a wellness guru, or tender introductions to her mother, whose striking resemblance to her daughter sparked waves of like mother, like daughter awe. These glimpses into her routine, early morning routines with bleary-eyed kids, or heartfelt confessions about balancing sibling dynamics, paint her not as an untouchable icon, but as a woman navigating the beautiful chaos of parenting with humor and heart. In the Q&A video, her ease in fielding queries about everything from skincare secrets to marriage advice feels like an extension of that intimacy. And slipping in Jun Hoo's clip, it's a cherry on top, a reminder that her greatest role yet is the one played off-camera, where every laugh and cuddle scripts the real drama of life. Meanwhile, Lee Byung-hun's towering presence in the industry provides a fascinating counterpoint. His career a tapestry of intensity and versatility that underscores the grounded normalcy of their home life. At 55, he's a chameleon of the screen, debuting in the late 90s with earnest roles in youth dramas, before exploding into action hero territory with Joint Security Area in 2000. A film that not only redefined border thrillers, but etched his name as Korea's brooding everyman. His filmography reads like a cinephile's dream. The visceral revenge in I Saw the Devil, 2010, where his duality as both hunter and haunted left audiences breathless. The sly espionage of the G.I. Joe franchise, marking his Hollywood leap in 2009 and cementing his global draw. Or the futuristic menace in Terminator Genesis, 2015, where he embodied the relentless T-1000 with chilling precision. More recently, his turn as the enigmatic frontman in Netflix's Squid Game, 2021, and its 2024 sequel, blended his signature gravitas with subtle menace, drawing millions into his orbit and proving his adaptability across cultures. Upcoming fare like No Other Choice, 2025, a gritty drama where he plays the resilient Yoo Man-soo, or the high-stakes The Match alongside animated ventures such as K-pop Demon Hunters, showcase a man who's as comfortable in shadows as he is in spotlights. Yet, what moves me about his path is the poetry of contrast. The man who commands battlefields on film returns home to Jun Hoo's bedtime stories and So-ye's first steps, a duality that humanizes him profoundly. In interviews, he's spoken of fatherhood as his greatest adventure, a sentiment echoed in Lee Min Jung's videos where his influence subtly shines through, like in Jun Hoo's budding athleticism or the family's shared love for quiet evenings. Their partnership thrives on this balance, her light touch softening his edges, his steady support fueling her creative rebirth. It's a dynamic that makes the son's reveal all the more poignant. Jun Hoo isn't just inheriting genes, but a legacy of perseverance, the kind that turns personal trials into public inspirations. The ripple effects of this video have been nothing short of a digital hearthfire, warming social feeds with an outpouring of affection that speaks to the universal pull of family under fame's glare. Within hours of upload, hashtags like Jun Hoo Reveal and Lee Family Moments trended across platforms, fans gushing over the toddlers' mini Byung-hun charm and Min Jung's eyes in a button nose. Their comments, a tapestry of emojis, hearts, tears of joy, and endless praise for the couple's protective parenting. One viewer captured it perfectly. This isn't just cute, it's a hug from the screen, reminding us celebs are parents first. The clip's virality underscores a shift in K-entertainment, where stars like Lee Min Jung are reclaiming narratives on their terms, doling out snippets that foster connection without exploitation. Earlier this year, in April 2025, she had teased Jun Hoo's world with a driving vlog to his basketball game, his voice a delightful chirp from the back seat, but always face-shrouded, a deliberate veil that built anticipation like a slow-burn romance. Now, at 10 years old, Jun Hoo's plea for more visibility, voiced in that earlier episode, has blossomed into this full reveal, a mother's compromise born of love rather than pressure. It's heartening to witness, especially amid the occasional controversies that dot her feed, like the September 2025 backlash over Venice photos deemed insensitive, which she navigated with graceful accountability, proving her authenticity endures. Fans have rallied around these moments, sharing their own stories of sibling bonds, like how Jun Hoo dotes on baby sister So-ye, his protective instincts mirroring his father's quiet guardianship. In one touching vlog from October 21, Lee Min Jung recounted consoling a jealous Jun Hoo who quipped, "Mom only looks at soy lately." Her laughter laced with empathy that turned potential tension into a lesson in sharing spotlight, both literal and figurative. These anecdotes weave a richer portrait, evoking a sense of shared vulnerability. Watching a family navigate toddler tantrums and newborn nights feels like peeking into our own lives, amplified yet achingly familiar. It's this relatability that elevates the reveal beyond novelty. It's a bridge, inviting us to root for their joys as if they were our own. As the video's glow lingers, it's impossible not to ponder the broader tapestry of legacy these parents are crafting, one smile at a time. Jun Hoo, now a spirited 10-year-old with a penchant for basketball and an uncanny knack for mimicking his dad's dramatic pauses, embodies the best of their worlds. Lee Min Jung's playful wit and his quick grins, Lee Byung-hun's intensity and his focused dribbles. Their daughter, So-yi, at nearly 2, adds a fresh layer of wonder. Her 19-month milestone vlog in August 2025 captured her wobbly steps and infectious giggles, a counterpoint to her brother's more structured energy. The family's choice to shield them initially stemmed from wisdom born of experience. Lee Byung-hun's high-profile status invited scrutiny, and Lee Min Jung's thoughtful pauses in acting allowed space for these early years to unfold privately. Yet, in opening up gradually, through silhouette shadows and family photos or voice-only cameos, they've modeled healthy boundaries, a lesson that resonates deeply in an age of oversharing. I find myself reflecting on how this approach fosters resilience in their children, shielding them from the performative pressures while equipping them with tools for a world that will one day notice. Lee Min Jung's channel, now a weekly ritual for many, extends this ethos. Episodes blending wellness tips, like her advocacy for autophagy through extended fasts that she credits for renewed energy amid mom duties, with raw admissions of exhaustion, like those sleepless nights chasing after 2 underfoot. Her introduction of her mother in a September 30th, 2025 video, recounting family lore of fevers and sibling losses that shaped their unbreakable bond, added emotional depth. Her mom's wry humor a mirror to her own, evoking that timeless comfort of generational continuity. It's these threads that make the Jun Hoo clip not an isolated event, but a vibrant stitch in a larger quilt, one that celebrates growth over perfection. Ultimately, this reveal whispers a larger truth about the stars we adore. They shine brightest in the domestic glow, where scripts give way to spontaneity, and red carpets yield to bedtime cuddles. Lee Min Jung's decision to share feels like an invitation to linger in that warmth, to appreciate the ordinary miracles that fame can't fabricate. As Jun Hoo's smile fades from the screen, it leaves an imprint, a reminder that adorability isn't measured in likes or views, but in the quiet revolutions of a parent's heart. In a landscape of fleeting trends, this family's story endures, a beacon of balanced bliss that leaves you hopeful, a little softer, and utterly charmed by the simple power of a child's grin.